Hello everybody, welcome back to some Naruto Ultimate Ninja, guys. And today we're gonna be going over the Earth Resurrection Asuma. We're gonna be going over the Earth Resurrection Asuma. I tried to do this yesterday, but I don't know, the game was just black. It wouldn't show me anything. It would just load up a black screen. So I tried to do a bunch of stuff, it wouldn't work. Tried to download the old one, wouldn't work. Uninstalled this one, and then tried to put the file into it. So maybe if the loading up file was messing up, then the old one would work, and that didn't work either. So I just tried to reinstall it, and apparently at some point it just started working. And I was like, all right, whatever happened there. So yeah, I don't know. It just started working. So we couldn't do it yesterday, but we're gonna get into it today. So Chakra Blade. Okay. This is a normal skill. Deals 170% plus 20 points of basic damage and 100% of his own attack to the enemy with the highest attack. At the same time, it increases his own 300 points of chakra and reduces the target's defense by 20% for 1 round. If there are at least 3 Konoha ninjas in the field, it will increase his attack by 25% for at least 1 round. Alright. When releasing a skill, if he is full of HP, chakra will be gathered on his first blade. And this effect can additionally increase his own ultimate trigger skill probability by 100% and his ultimate skill damage by 75% for 1 round. I mean, so he's a single burst person, at least in this skill, with the highest attack. So I mean, probably a damage dealer. So like, this would probably, I don't think this is enough to kill, to be honest. It's only 25. It's only 20%. Even if you got 25%, I don't think will even kill either. I guess maybe depending on how much 100% of his attack would probably be the big number, is what I'm thinking, from what it sounds like at least. Ash Pile Burning deals 180% plus 35 points damage to all enemies. Okay, so it's an all attack. Those are always great. Deals additional true damage, equal to 150% of his own attack to the enemy with the highest attack. Okay, so true damage to the enemy with the highest attack. Okay. But all the other ones get dealt regular damage. 180% is decent, but it's not great. And reduces the target's damage reduction by 20%. All of them? Or if it's all of them, that's great. If it's one of them, that's meh. For 1 round. If there are at least 3 Konoha ninjas, he will gain the effect of ignoring 50% of Ogi resistance for 1 round. I mean, I guess depending on who you put him with, but I don't feel like restricting him is the way to go just to get 50% of it, because there are people that could just do the same thing without the negative of having to have 3 Konoha ninjas on the field to gain the effect. I guess unless you could find a nice comp for him. I don't know. When releasing Ogi attack, if he is full of HP, chakra will be gathered on his first blade. This effect has increased his own attack by 30%, 800 points of chakra, and 75% Ogi damage additionally for 1 round. You definitely want to go first, because having full HP is looking like that's when he gets his most thing. But if you don't get first, like if you don't go first, you're already losing a lot of your kit. It looks like. Because chakra, first blade, this effect can increase, but 30% is a lot. It's a big number. Points of chakra and 75% of Ogi damage. That's a big number. It's a huge number. This is decent. This is pretty decent because it's his own attack by 30%. Whatever his attack is, his skill's high. But 75% is a huge number. But you're not going to get that if he's not full of HP. So like you're definitely getting it off the first wave of ability. So if you kill probably if you go first, but if you don't, you're losing a lot of your kit. Sarutobi clan, after deployment increase his own damage rate by 10% and attack by 20% in the first round of debut. He will get the effect of Guardian of the Will of Fire. This effect can make him immune to enemies' control for 1 round, and when he is attacked for the first time in battle, he will be invincible for 1 round. It can only be tried. Oh, okay, I see. That's good. So that would ensure that he can get it. That's a smart one. That's a smart move. The thing for them to do. When entering the field, if there are at least 3 Konoha ninjas, he will enter the I'm sorry. What does it say on my fanaticism state? And in this state, Earth Release Resurrection Technique Asuma will permanently gain 15% damage rate and 50% ignore block rate. If there are at least 6 Konoha ninjas on a friendly field, all friendly ninjas will gain the Soul of Konoha state, and all ninjas in the state will 15% damage rate and 100% ignore block rate. Beginning of the round, if he is full of HP, it will increase his attack by 40%, and he will gain 40% ignore damage reduction effect for 1 round. His normal attack can deal 2 damage equal to 100% of the attacks of the enemy. I mean, that's a great passive. The invincible thing is really great. But again, so one-on-ones, he's not as great as team battles, especially if he doesn't have the ninjas. 15% damage rate is great, and 50% ignore block rate. I mean, not a lot of people deal with block rate, really. Getting 15% on a whole team is okay, but it's not like game breaking. Attack damage rate and 100%. I mean, will permanently gain 15% attack damage rate and 100% ignore in the block. So 15% attack and damage rate are pretty decent. Again, I mean, having it so you have to have Konoha ninjas is just, unless you could find like you could probably find a good team for him to be on though. I don't see it just limits your team, and limiting is not fun. And limiting is not fun when you want to build a comp, you know? Like, you're always thinking of cool combos, and like, it's not like he gains a lot there. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess you'd have to wait till those 8 gigs come out to see what they make it better. He's a win, so he'll all first round. It's just, man, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't want to give my initial feeling too, because I mean, he feels like he can one-shot somebody for sure, especially with the invincibility, which is always nice to have. But then it feels like it's up to him to finish the whole thing, which I mean, like, I feel like he might be able to. But I guess it depends on who you're going up against. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been seeing a lot of battles because they end immediately. And everyone's just using the same team now, so it's like hard to say like who, like, oh, this team's fine with this because everyone's gonna run the same people. So it's like, and for how unbalanced it is, it's hard to like determine where a battle's gonna go. It seems like right now it's whoever goes first. You go first, you win. Like that's you know, that's not fun. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna get him right away. I mean, you're not gonna see it right away probably because I'm gonna be on vacation this week. If people haven't heard, Friday I'm going on vacation, so you'll be getting Smite videos and maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh mixed up in there. I have to see what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I feel like I just want his animation to be good, to be honest. But I'll give my impressions when I see his 8 gates, because I right now I think his 8 gates is gonna make it whether he's busted or not. I mean, they definitely have to add more, because like right now I think like he can get good. I don't think he is good at the moment though. So I think he's just he's in a middle kind of limbo area. Is how I'm feeling. Not that saying that he could be good or he could be broken, but it all depends on what they give him. So, like, he's in a limbo area, but I'm leaning towards like probably okay in one-on-ones, better on team fights. But I mean, I just don't like having to force you to put certain people on your team. That just seems so limiting to me. Like, it feels like you can't run away with your imagination. That's just me, though. That's just me. But yeah, there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed them. And you know, if he comes out and I'm able to record it, then yeah. But if not, yeah, that's that. Sorry about that. Love you guys though, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.